On this trip, I went up Mount Mallory and Mount Irvine. I've been up Mount Irvine before, but not Mount Mallory. Went up from Meysan Lakes up the chute, then up Mount Mallory and traversed to Mount Irvine. Bivied there for the night, then came down Mount Irvine's northeast ridge, and then all the way back to the trailhead. It was a good trip. Nice sunset, nice sunrise. Right. Here we are, Meysan Lakes. Here we are, coming up to the lake, and then coming up, hopefully Mallory and Irvine, and then back down. We'll see. There's some flowing. Quarter to 9. Not super early, not very late. I wanted to leave between 8 and 9, so that's all right. All right, past the last of the cabins, and then now we're on the trail proper. This seems new since I was here last, which would have been last year. Here's the lower lake. That's how you go. You can't see it, but behind that there is a chute. You go up around the lake and up the chute to get up to Mount Lone Pine Peak. That's the northwest chute. The easy way. That's how I went. Alright, let's go up the trail to the next lake. 4.5 miles and 2,900 feet of climbing. So it's a lot of climbing right away to get up here to the lakes. No, my mistake. That would be LeConte. And then there's Mallory and Irvine. The peak of Irvine's behind there. It looks taller than it is. The peak's really up there. It's sort of rounded. And Mallory's taller. So yeah, the lake's up there, then gotta get up one of those chutes. Lone Pine Peak. Here's like kind of the mid lake, lower lakes there. You can sort of see the chute there where you go up for Lone Pine Peak. It's a nice one. So yeah, LeConte, Mallory, and Irvine's behind this. Can't see it in front of its false summit. All right, awesome. At the main lake, it's like 3 hours, 5.3 miles, 3,600 feet of climbing. Okay, I believe that's my chute. People say it's the third from the left. I have GPS route and I've read trip reports and seen pictures and stuff. I've been up Irvine behind the here, going up the ridge. It's very fun. I enjoy it. I've been up and down there. Been up there a couple times. I feel like bivvying on top of summer tonight, and I was thinking Irvine. I've never been up Mallory, so I thought maybe go up Mallory. From Irvine, I never have time because you got to go down and up, and then from there, it's like, what do? You kind of got to come down that. I've never been down that, so I didn't want to come down something I've never been down, and just the time of going around was always too much. So I'm here today, so I was thinking I'd try to go up that. I've seen lots of video. I've got routes, but I recently saw Addison Farr on YouTube here, a person who posts videos on YouTube that I like. Her videos a lot. They rock. Lots of good beta. Anyway, she went up there recently this spring, summer, and
Ugh, I'm apprehensive, but it gave me a better picture of it, so I'm sort of thinking about it. I might. So we'll see. I'm gonna walk over there, start looking up that way, look at the tracks, see if it's for me, and see if I got time to make it to Mallory and to Irvine, stay there for the night, and then get out. Problem is, I have a job interview tomorrow morning at 12:30, and so I'd have to get down like real fast. So just gonna see how it goes. Blah blah. Gonna have an early lunch here, some couscous, and then fill up all my waters, because that's it for the rest of the day and the night. Nice tent site here. Not so leave no trace, but whatever. It's an official tent site now. With a bit of a wall to block the wind, I guess, that comes off the lake. Triangle. It's kind of cool. It's worth a picture. Oh well. And that's why my pack is never more than 15 pounds. There it is. Can I get it? Oh. Tent spot here. Parallelogram. Okay, I gotta figure out which chute I'm going up here. Not gonna lie, they all just don't look particularly appealing. Fun. Well, I'll go have a look, see what it's like. these things tend to appear more passable the closer you get, but they could also go the complete opposite way too. So have a look. Boulder field is so far so good. Everything's packed down. It's not annoying sand and shifting rocks. I imagine as it gets steeper it will be, but all of this is quite hikeable. That one doesn't look so bad from here, but I have no bait on it. I have no idea. It could turn into legitimate rock climb at some of those steps, though it looks passable. I don't have a trip report or GPS tracks, so not feeling like an adventure. Same with that. We'll see when I get near it, but I'm pretty sure this mess is me. That's my route. It'll be interesting to get up there and have a better look at it, though. Clear footpath here. This is a route people go for Mallory and Irvine, but I think a lot of people are going to LeConte. They're on the way to LeConte from this side. I wonder. It's probably a mix, but I think a lot of it's that. No snow down here, but still decent underfoot conditions. I think I'm going to stop at this rock here and take a little break and put my helmet on. Getting into tumbly rock potential. I have no idea. No point carrying a helmet when you have a perfect place to put it right on your head. Great sun wall here for Solvegen. Norwegian activity. Finding any kind of wall out of the wind facing the sun and hanging out. It's a great activity. Norwegians are awesome. Okay, gonna put my helmet on. I see some people up there. Where are they? There. Okay, they're coming down. And they got... I guess I'll try this one instead of that one. I'll come up here and talk to these people regardless and find out. I can always cross over and take that way. I They seem to be making progress fine. They just appeared out of nowhere up there. I'll ask how it was. Couple that I talked to that was coming down here, that's over there right now. They were trying to go up there based on some Secor route when this used to be snow permanently and easy to go up, but they said it's very difficult at the very top. It's just very thin, very steep ice, and not particularly passable. I do have crampons and ice axe, but not for like chipping around on steep, thin ice. So I'll go the traditional. Well, doing okay. Just keep going up these rocks. There's the chute proper. I mean, when that's full of snow, I'm sure late winter, early spring, that's the way to go. Just waltz right up. It's huge though. Look at that. The ice up there. So not going that way. But yeah, hopefully all this gets there. Really not bad. Really not bad at all. This stuff could be way looser. You know, whenever I see this, I get angry. Not angry, but not happy. But this stuff is pretty solid. I mean, it's slippery, it's not solid, but compared to sometimes when you're looking at kitty litter type decomposed granite like this, where every step you take, you're sliding down 2-3 feet, it's just not the case here. It's pretty decent. Even the rocks, I mean, obviously not great. There's stuff that's loose, but a lot of it's locked in. It's like wet, you know, so it's all kind of locked in. So really, for me at least, no, I've been up worse. University Pass is way worse. And yeah, Harrison Pass over by Lake South America is way worse. I don't know what it'd be like coming up the center of this. Probably not as enjoyable. Coming up the rocks on the side is the move for sure. Out of the chute now. Gotta get up a little more and be up on top of the plateau. Check out this over here. The sim is having a little bit of trouble keeping it together. Visual aberrations. Turn the sim off and on again to fix. Okay, let's go. Out of the chute, but still in the bowl. Got a ways to go before getting onto the plateau. It's Roscoe Peak and Lone Pine Peak. I tried to traverse to it, but I hit some things that were too much for me. I'd like to have a look at it again. It's nice up there. Starting to get a bit of views. Can see Mallory now. And there's Irvine. So from down there, you see these cliffs, and it looks like that's Irvine. I mean, it is, but technically the summit's up there. It's sort of just a rounded hill. Okay, so I'm gonna carry on and see if I can make my way up Mallory. There's the Cont over there. That's a really cool mountain. I don't think I have time today, but I'd love to just look at it. I know it's not for me. The route you have to go kind of around the back, and it's Sierra 3rd class, which whatever, that's 4th class. Sky pilots are all gone, all done for this year. Ready for another year next year. Yeah. So that's what was at the top of that chute over here that couple was trying that looked easier, where they said they just encountered snow and couldn't get any further. So yeah, that's why I went up the normal one over there. Whew. You can see Lone Pine now. Better down there. All right, gonna carry on up the ridge a little bit and catch the saddle contour and then up, getting closer to Mallory. I want to get kind of high so I can just go straight across, get a bit of a break. So yeah, LeConte, cool mountain. Kudos to anyone who summits that. It's very cool. You go around that side. There's lots of exposure and stuff. I'll come up and camp someday here and just go look at it for fun, but yeah, the climb isn't for me. And then here we are. I believe this is what people call Green Pass. And here's us, Mt Mallory and Mt Irvine behind. So let's get up Mallory. Go around here, stay on this contour. Mitre Basin. It's interesting looking at LeConte. I can see the route. Comes around and up. But yeah, someday maybe I'll look at it, like I said. But as far as I know, it gets into territory that's not for me. Could work a bivy spot here. Really nice views down into the Mitre Basin, Owens Valley, LeConte over there. Yeah, it's great. Roscoe Peak and Lone Pine Peak. It's a good spot. But yeah, we're heading for the summit and then hopefully Irvine. There's footpath. Just keep your eyes out for it. This is fairly well visited, like I said. People come for that and this in Irvine as a group. Still got a ways to go. But looks like we've got a couloir on this side. Nice. There's Sky Blue Lake. So would this be Iridescent Lake? I'm unsure. Wow, cool. So cool. What a neat perspective. All right, save it for when I get up there. Even better views, I'm sure. Nice bivy spot right there. All right, keep going. Oh man, it's gonna be a long haul to Irvine. Woo! Gonna have to go down the ridge and down and up, but that's fine. Here now, let's enjoy this. Watch out, all these rocks here. Make sure nothing's moving. All right, keep going over there. That's the summit. Don't mess with anything. You never know what's tipping and still a teeter-totter, even right up top here. It's always worth checking. Not quite bivvyable, but you could curl up. Cool. I don't know if this is it or that's it, or that's probably it there, whatever. I'll wander over. Really don't care. Alright, cool. This is good enough for me. I don't feel like crossing from here to here. It's really nothing, but it's just not for me. I could jump over that. I could just jump from here to there, but so yeah, I just don't care. Looks like that's the true summit. Sweet. I guess Arc Pass is here, and that is Iridescent Lake, and that's yeah, Sky Blue Lake and the Miter. Wow, I'm gonna go hang out up there. This is rad. This is a really cool summit, though, I gotta say. Woo. Woo. Trying to find an easy, good spot here. Do a semi 360. Ah, there we go. There you go. Whitney over there. Katie. Newcomb. Joe Devil Peak. And Pickering. Langley. I can also see Cirque. And obviously we can see LeConte. Corcoran, Sharktooth, far south Corcoran next to it. That's pretty cool. Down here looks awesome. The Miter looks incredible. Wow, gotta get a picture of that. All right, pretty wild. Love this. Gonna head back over that way, find my way down and up Irvine over there. Okay, let's get done. It's pretty awesome. So yeah, I gotta go over there somewhere and pick one of those and go down, lose a lot of height, and then slog up to there. But I'll go over there and have a look, see what it looks like. I don't know. There's other options also. Okay, let's have a look at this. See if it's to my liking and in my skill set, first and foremost. Okay, not entirely sure. I can't really see what it does after that. Yeah, I really can't see. I'm gonna go to the next one down there. Hopefully on that one I can see all the way. multiple GPS routes I have cut right through here, and people said it was all class 2, class 3, but I just don't like the look of it. There's just I just don't know. I don't want to go and end up uncomfortable or anxiety. So yeah, I'm gonna see that one down there. It's a lot lower, but I'll see if it can go all the way. So I'm gonna move quickly here. Came in from around there. The problem is I just can't see, so I'm gonna keep going and seeing if I can make it. Otherwise, maybe I try this chute, I don't know, just to go down and camp down there and exit. But I'll see. I don't want to go any further here. It doesn't look like it's for me. But I'm seeing down there, so I believe if I go there, I could make it. I think I see a way down. I can't guarantee I won't get cliffed out there, but maybe I can go over and around again. Down all this. Now, I'll try to keep this. I don't know. We'll see. Came across from there, kind of came down. I feel like there's a good chance I could have found a way down through these instead of going all the way down and around, but that was nicer. When I'm there, I'll look back and see if there is like the real true way to cut across there that I just don't know about. Whew, all right, decided to kind of stay high here instead of going down and up in the bowl. Kind of gonna traverse around it a little bit. We'll see. Whew. All right, let's see what's up here. See if I can start going down into the bowl now. Yeah, hopefully. Yeah, hopefully I can just kind of keep side hilling and not get cliffed out anywhere. We'll see. I feel like I could have made it through here coming down instead of down climbing way down and coming back here. But it's good to know. Okay, I'm gonna try to keep the contour. I'm gonna be so happy when I'm over there. past that wall. Just celebrate. So far it's been good staying as high as possible here instead of going down and up. Although that looks super easy. Oh well, I'm coming straight across soon finally. There's Richens Pass that goes down to Arc Pass and ultimately Consultation Lake, I guess, and the Whitney Zone. All right, let's get up this. There's Mallory. Went down quite far and then around. There's Irvine. Trying to stay high across this, but I seem to remember there's a bunch of big shit that I can't get up, so I need to go around that. So I don't want to get too high. Well, I'll see if I can get up this chute before going around there. Might as well, I'm here, right? Whew. This is quite the traverse, even though I went the chicken way, but still, I'll take it. This is fun. Let's see what's around the corner, see if that's passable. Otherwise, I go around. Not sure, but we'll see. Seeing if I can come up this chute. But for all I know, this is nonsense. I do know it's easy to get back down and around, and I do know I can go up the other side. But I'm here now. Have a look. Well, there's Mount Whitney. I can't quite get up and over this though. Might have to go down and around. Down and around that and up the next one. Because I can't quite get up this. I'll go check there. Okay, managed to come up that slot. Not difficult. Just use my hands a little. Was maybe the first third class of the day. Okay, so hopefully, yeah, I can get up to there. Woo! There's the summit. There's like the cliffs that you see when you're down at the lake looking up, and they obscure the true summit over there. All right, let's do this. Oh, I'm happy to be back up in the sun. I want to push here, get over there to the summit. Hopefully there's no giant cliff. No, it's all straightforward. Nice. Let's go have a look over here first real quick and enjoy the view, and then push on for the summit again. Yeah, this is spectacular. This is just spectacular. There's Consultation Lake. Arc Pass is here. You can't see it. There's McCady, Mount Whitney, Mirror Peak. There's, yeah, you can see Mount Russell over there. You can also see Williamson. All right, let's get up to the peak. Oh, cool. Looks like you could go down that way. Anyway, let's get to the peak. Ooh, some cool bivy spots here. But peak. Still traversing this. All right, I think we're almost done here. Let's see. Let's get up there and see. All right. Here we go. There's our summit. There's a summit register. Woo! Wow, that was cool. I mean, whew, a real ordeal coming all the way around through the bowl between Mallory and Irvine here, but actually more satisfying of a climb up here, and then you just top out, which is pretty cool. Because cool, well, it's awesome to be up here. Nice. Like I said, Whitney, Muir, we got Mount Russell, we got Williamson, the Russell, Carillion, Cole, and Carillion. We got Roscoe Peak, we got Lone Pine Peak, maybe Candlestick right there. Whew. I got the coughs. There's LeConte looking amazing, and right behind it, that's kind of cool. They sort of blend together, but behind it is, that's Langley, and that's LeConte. Cool. And Cirque Peak and Alancha are hidden right now from where. is freaking spooky looking. I haven't been paying attention to the garnet fire. Is that a pyrocumulus cloud over the garnet fire? The location is about right. I don't know. That is big. I don't like it. It's not supposed to come this way. Hopefully it doesn't. Okay. I'm not gonna wait for the last minute because I gotta start moving and find a place to bivvy down that way because I'm not gonna stay here. I'm gonna bivvy more on the eastern side. And I want a bit of ambient light while I'm doing it. Gorgeous. Worth it. What a day. Whew. Gotta find somewhere nice and comfy and cozy to go bivvy now. But wow, really nice. It just is so nice. Let's keep looking. Wait a second. Where am I going? I gotta go that way. Missed my turn. All right. I'm all cozied up in my bivvy, having a snack. I already ate. Got my bag here. My sack. And yeah. Bundled up. I've got my bivvy, my quilt, my vapor barrier layer, and all my layers. Very cozy and toasty. So yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep, cuddle up here, and catch sunrise in the morning. packed up, leave no trace. It's 6:45. Gotta get moving. I got a job interview at 12:30. I gotta make a move. All right. I gotta kind of weave my way down here and get to that ridge there, and then down in that one. So yeah, time to go. Wow, look at that. Okay, back on the saddle. Over these. Came from there. Don't like these clouds. Gonna keep moving. Oh, that big one moved. That's always freaky. I think this is where I go down and around. All right. This chute is passable, but I've been over this ridge before and I like it, and I believe I have time, so I'm gonna go for the ridge instead of the chute. And we go down, down, down. view. Came down from there. This chute is also passable, same as the one on that side, but I like the ridge. It's enjoyable. I've done it up and down multiple times, and I believe I have time. It's 25 after 7. I left at 7, quarter to 7 from the summit. I think I'm making good time. So I think I'll stay on the ridge. I like it. It's fun. It's generally very accommodating, and there's always a way. Whoa. Keep up there. Here, I'll go this way so I can keep my phone in my hand. Whew, don't like it when it does that. Over the last hump. Now it's just down this ridge to Whitney Lookout and then down to the lake and out. 7:30. Not bad. 45 minutes to hear from the summit. Check out Whitney over there looking all dramatic in the clouds. Ooh. That looks nice too. This ridge is fairly well traversed. There's a nice footpath. I really like it. It's a nice way up and down Mt Irvine. It's scenic, it's fun. It's not anxiety inducing. That's Whitney Lookout there above Meysan Lakes to the north. It's a nice hike if you come up to Meysan Lakes. There's the last of this that I came down. And now I just weave my way. I've been like straight before and it's passable, but you gotta like keep looking and looking. I'm not in the mood and I believe I've got good time. So I'm gonna just go the easy, mellow, long way. That's cool. Went up there yesterday. Whew. Nice. Getting there. All right, cool. So the summit of Mount Irvine's behind that. Came down all the way. Can't quite see Mallory yet. It's hiding behind that. Fun loop. I'm almost back at the lake area where I came up. Back at the lake. And there's the trail that I want to get back to. So I want to get back to the trail, get back to there, and then I'll change, get my layers on. Look at what time I have left to get back. I think I'm making good time, so I'm happy. I'll figure it out, do the math there. So beautiful. Picture. Okay, 8:08. Back here, where the trail comes up from Meysan Lakes and hits the lake. That's amazing. I left the summit at 6:45, so less than an hour and a half to get all the way down here. That's cool. I'm happy. So 8:09. It took me 3 hours to get up here yesterday. So it should take me 3 hours to get down. Hopefully even less. So 3 hours max. So I have my interview at 12:30. I want to get to the vehicle by 12 so I can change and drive the vehicle out to where the one lookout is so I can get signal because it's a video interview. So yeah, so I have 4 hours-ish to get to my vehicle, so that's good. I'm gonna take off my alpine layers. I don't need them anymore. Sun's back, hell yeah. Pardon my enthusiasm. Maybe I'll use this rock right here. This looks like a nice spot to hang out. So, cool, breakfast time. Wow, that was a fun night. That was a heavy day yesterday. Up the chute, up Mallory, which is still hiding. Unless that, no, it's still hiding. And then Irvine and down. And still gotta get out. I'm enthused. Oh, that's picture worthy. Got the alpine layers off, but I'm keeping some warmth. Might have to reach back in for it. Gotta get moving. Got breakfast here. I'm gonna move somewhat quickly. Not gonna run, but yeah, I want to get down past all this nonsense to back to like the trail. There's Roscoe Peak and Lone Pine Peak. And yeah, there's the chute, the easy chute. You go up and around that way. Doesn't look so easy from here. It's funny how everything looks like near vertical from far away. But once you get inside it, somehow there's a way. All right, back on the actual trail. Feeling good. It is 8:37. So, like I said, 3 hours from up there. Less than 3 hours to get back because it's just all cruisy downhill. a lot of downhill. It's like almost 3,000 feet of climbing to get to Meysan Lake. So yeah, I'm feeling good. I'm just gonna cruise quickly. I think there's a nice kind of scenic spot up here to grab a quick break in the rocks, have a safety meeting, finish breakfast, put the bottle away. Breakfast picnic. Oatmeal, plus lots of goodies in it. Wow. Yeah, so I mean, there's the chute I went up, but I mostly went in the rocks to the right of it the whole way, not inside the chute. And up. Still can't see Mallory, it's hiding. Or is that Mallory, basically? I guess that's basically Mallory there. Yeah, that would be Mallory. It's sort of hiding. It looks like it's just part of the ridge, but it is. On the road again. These trees are fantastic. They're so storybook fairy tale-esque. Alright, dropped a layer. Back down to just my base layers. We're dropping under 11,000 feet now, and the sun's kind of in and out of the clouds, but there's a little more sun and warmth now. I was feeling cold when I was up there, and there's some nasty looking clouds, so I kept my mid layer on. Okay, let's keep moving. It's... what time is it? Oh my goodness. 8:56. So 3 hours to get to the vehicle and have half hour to get prepped for the interview. For the lower lakes. Someone's been going crazy with the little rock piles, mini cairns. More decoration than anything. They're necessary mostly. But that curve going up is tricky to find. It's easy to just walk past it. Saw my first person today. Gentleman hiking up to the lake. It's cool. It's nice to see somebody. I haven't seen anybody since about 1 p.m. yesterday, I think. Crossing over now into Lone Pine Creek Canyon, and that was Meysan Canyon back there. So we weave through the cabins and then through the campground and then back of the vehicle at the parking. Bridge. All right, 10:20. 14.87 miles, 7,600 feet of climbing. I left the summit of Mt Irvine at 6:45, so 3 hours 40 minutes to get back to here. So lots of time. I got more than 2 hours before my interview. Nice.